I hadn't seen this before. This is one way to determine what you're actually paying for in regards to transportation when you're buying a car. And if you have two cars that are otherwise identical, except different mileages on the odometer and a different price, this is how to determine which car is a better deal. Car A and B are otherwise identical. Car A costs $14,000, B costs $16,000. A has 80,000 miles on it, B has 70,000 miles on it. The math can be a little misleading because car A cost 88% of the price of car B, but car B has 88% of the mileage compared to car A. Both of those fractions reduce to 7/8, 14/16, and 70/80. The value comes down to the maximum mileage on the cars. If these cars have a maximum of 300,000 miles before they need to be scrapped, car A is a better deal. If the maximum mileage is only 100,000, then car B is a better deal. No car has a maximum of 100,000 miles on it. I just use this to show that changing the maximum mileage can actually change which car is a better value. Next page. If the cars are otherwise identical, just think of them as a taxi. You're paying cost per mile. Let's say they have a maximum 300,000 miles on them before they need to be scrapped. Subtract the miles that are on the odometer. That means car A has 220,000 miles left. That's actually what you're paying for. Car B has 230,000 miles left on it. Cost per mile of A is $14,000 divided by 220,000 miles. That's 6.4 cents per mile. Car B will cost you 7 cents per mile. So if these were taxis, those are some pretty cheap taxis. Let's take 6.4 divided by 7. That means you're paying 91% of the cost if you buy car A, which means you are getting a 9% savings. How does that translate into cold hard cash? That was a common saying when I was a kid. Cash was never warm or soft, it was always cold and hard. So let's take car B, that's $16,000. You're getting a 9% savings on it, or 9% discount. 9% times 16,000 is $1,440 saved, and that money is saved, not earned, which means that's cash in your pocket. You don't have to pay taxes on it. And I just showed here, if you use a maximum of 100,000 miles on it, car B is actually a better deal at 53 cents per mile compared to car A at 70 cents per mile. And if the cars are not identical to each other, you can use this as just one factor and decide what the other things are worth to you, such as trim packages and brand name and whatnot. See my full video if you want more details.